Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. Today our group on BLR 1/1 will be discussing the rules of Oshe, which is the occupational safety and health. Now we will be focusing on the legal requirement in Oshe business management. Where we will start focusing on the two important acts of Oshe in Malaysia. Namely, firstly is the Factories of Machinery Act of 1967, and secondly is the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1994. Now, my name is Niazat Shahmin bin Muhammad Kamal, and today with me are
Hi, my name is Adilahan bin Farasdin.
and
Hi, my name is Nuratina Mesti Hamzuddin.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Irfan bin Azani.
now that we have introduced ourselves, shall we begin with the first act? Now, we will first start with the rules of OSHA legal requirement in business management.
OSHA legal requirements are very important in business management because they help ensure a safe and healthy worker environment. When organizations comply with OSHA, workplace accident and injury can be reduced, which also lower medical costs and compensation claims. By following this regulation, management can proactively identify hazards such as chemical exposure or economic risk before they lead to expensive litigation or long-term disability for staff.
I agree with your statement, Noha. When a company complies with the OSHA Act 1994, accidents and injuries in the workplace can be significantly reduced. In addition, this improves employee safety and productivity. When management take the initiative to prioritize employee welfare, it helps boost productivity of employee, improve retention rates, and enhance the company's reputation. This initiative creates a supportive environment where staff feel valued, leading to a more engaged and motivated workplace and workforce. So, Adin, do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you. But in addition, OSHA legal requirements improve the company's reputation. Companies that prioritize safety are seen as responsible and professional, which attract investors and skilled workers. For instance, a business that maintains a high safety rating is more likely to win government contract and build trust with the public, proving that the company values people over just profit.
Okay, now that we have listened to all of these views, overall we can see that legal requirement provide beneficial legal support to business management by first reducing upcoming risks. The second is increasing productivities, and lastly ensuring the long-term business sustainability.
Okay, now we will move on to discussing the Factories and Machinery Act 1967, which focuses on safety in factories and technical use of machinery. It primarily applies to high-risk industries such as manufacturing and construction. So, Noha, let's begin with you. What are your thoughts on how this act works?
Under this act, an employer must register their factory and machinery with OSHA and ensure regular inspection by certified inspector. This means that every equipment like steam boil, hosting machine, and lift must be certified as safe to operate. Without this strict technical check, the risk of mechanical explosion or failure in production line will be significantly higher.
But however, FMA 1967 focuses more on machinery and technical safety and does not fully cover office or service sectors. It is largely prescriptive, meaning it tells you exactly how to guide a machine, but it doesn't provide guidance for modern workspace issues like mental health, or office safety protocols, which are just as vital for a complete business management strategy.
So we can see that despite its limitation that the Factory and Machinery Act of 1967 is still very significant. Significantly important for preventing possible machinery-related accidents. The Factory and Machinery Act of 1967 provides reassurance that the safety of workers working on machinery, no matter the industry, is secure.
Okay, now we are discussing the final discussion, which is the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. Applies to almost all workplaces in Malaysia. Its main objective is to ensure the safety, health, and welfare of workers. This act is much broader than the FMA because it covers sectors like hospitality, finance, and education. It ensures that every single employee, regardless of whether they work with heavy machinery or in a high-rise office, has a legal right to a safe environment.
Employers are responsible for providing a safe workplace, training, and personal protective equipment, while employer must follow safety rules. This creates a dual responsibility, while the boss provides the safety gear and the training season. The worker must wear that gear and cooperate with the safety protocol for the system to actually work and prevent injuries.
I completely agree with you, and I take it a step further by looking at the hardware we handle daily. Under the Section 15 of OSHA 1994 Act 514, there is a major emphasis on the maintenance of plant and system of work. To me, this means our hardware isn't just about high performance, it's about ensuring every tool is safe to operate and stock properly, and also regularly audited. We aren't just maintaining machines, we are upholding a legal standard of safety.
So, the Act focuses on prevention and shared responsibility between employers and employees. By encouraging this partnership, OSHA 1994 helps create a safety culture where everyone looks out for one another, making the workplace more resilient and efficient in the long run.
Okay, thank you everyone for those insightful contributions. As we wrap up our discussion, let's reflect on the key takeaways regarding the vital role of legal requirement plays in the modern business management. We have established that these laws are not merely administrative burdens but are essential frameworks that protect the company's most valuable asset, its people. First, we examine the factories and machinery at 1967, while acting currently pointed out its technical limitation in the modern office sector. We must acknowledge in foundation role in high-risk industry by managing the registration and regular inspection of heavy equipment like steam boiler and hosting machine. The FMA 1967 continues to provide a crucial safety net that prevent catastrophic mechanical failure. It ensures that the technical heart of our manufacturing and construction industry remains secure. Next, we look at the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. As we discussed, this act represents a massive shift toward a safety culture.
Now, I want to add a little bit to that. Now, by moving beyond just machinery to cover sectors such as finance, education, and hospitality, the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1994 guarantees that every Malaysian employee, whether in a factory or a high-rise office, has a legal and safe environment. Now, the dual responsibilities mentioned by Noha is particularly important. Safety is a partnership where the employer provides the training and the gear, while the employees provide the commitment to follow those protocols. In summary, the synergy between these two acts created a robust foundation for OSH management in Malaysia. For business, compliance lead to reduced risk and costs, lowering the chance of expensive litigation. Medical claims and long-term disabilities, while also creating a supportive environment where staff feel valued, leading to a higher engagement and retention. Building trust with the public and investors, which is proven to help companies win government contract and ensure long-term sustainability. As we move forward to 2026, let us remember that the safety is not just about following a script or a law, but it's also about building a resilient organization where everyone look up for another. By integrating technical rigor of the FMA and the broad human-centric approach of OSHA, we can ensure that our business are not only profitable but also ethical and safe. Thank you very much.